Morning everyone. Just a quick share. I had said in my previous video that, that I filmed last night that I had ordered some items from the boxylady.co.uk. The order arrived this morning, but to be honest, I'm not overly impressed with it. I'm going to freak out. I've got every window in the house open because the rain's Jaden's out playing out back with my neighbour's kids, but I need to keep my ears open and I've got flies everywhere now. Anyway, I'll give you the address of the lady first. That's the website address. Don't know if that's clear enough actually. Maybe. There we go. Boxylady.co.uk. I'll just turn that a wee bit again because it's playing up something ridiculous today. And what I got from her, I'm not 100% impressed with what I got, if I'm honest. Price I paid was really reasonable. What I would say is I would prefer to pay a little bit more for a little bit care and precision when they're making things. I got this hat box, which is a decent size, but the size of my hand, and it was £1.75. It's paper mache, but it's quite flimsy. I always buy Paper Mania Bare Basics, the rectangle and the circular, and they're fantastic quality. They paint amazingly, decoupage fab. They're just a great finish. These ones just aren't, and you'll see here what I mean. That's me just gently manoeuvring that, and it's too pliable. But at £1.75, it will decorate beautifully once it's got everything adhered to it. I know it will be beautiful because I'll make it beautiful, but if you were just hoping to paint it and maybe put a bit of lace around it, I don't think that's going to work with this. I think it's going to need a little bit more attention to detail because it's that wee bit more flimsy. I think there is a bit of give in the lid in this one, so I think I'll probably decoupage it, which will strengthen it. The varnish from the 2 layers basically of glue will add a wee bit of extra texture to strengthen the box, so I hope. The other thing I got was these nesting oval boxes. Now they're a decent enough size. I mean, that's got some depth. That one is just maybe finger depth, and that one, I'm trying to see the dimensions here. It is, the big one's 8 centimetres deep. So it is a good sized box and it will hold a lot, but the quality of them are not great. The lid size on this one is neat. I think even a layer of paint on this will cause me difficulty, so I'm not sure how I'm going to get around that because it's snug just now without anything on it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the bigger ones. These smaller ones seem to have a wee bit more give, but again, they're a bit sturdier than the heart shape. I mean, that one is actually alright. The lid's a bit shoddy finished inside. I'm a bit of a perfectionist with things like that though. I like everything finished lovely. But the small one is just, it's not good quality at all. It's not great quality. and it's going to take an awful lot of work inside, possibly to make it pretty. I think looking at it, I'm going to just maybe put some tissue paper or something underneath to cover the tarnishes up really, because anything else is just going to take me so much time that I don't really want to spend inside the box when no one's really going to see it, but I know it's there, so I can't leave it. This item I bought with Mel Gibson in mind, Melissa. Melissa made me the most beautiful altered box, a book style, that was just stunning. Now, my original plan, when I saw this, I bought it instantly because I could see Mel's 3 grandchildren in the frame. And I thought, I'm going to send Mel all the goodies to decorate it beautifully. What I had hoped was to send her over some of the napkins that I used for the altered box I made Mel already, for her to have a matching set. Does that make sense? Matching set. But the quality of it is just not up to scratch. So I'm in two minds of what to do. Plan A is to use it and alter it as it is. I will paint over it, decoupage it the way I had planned, strengthen the frame for the photographs so that Mel can still add a photo of the kids, but it won't be as flimsy, and hopefully it will hold the frame a lot better, and then just add a little bit of Mel to the box. Or I could take the frame out and use it as a shadow box that she can open and close, but maybe add like a hanging bird or something like that over it, and then like a floral decoration in the back, some butterflies, just to give it depth, and then just give it like a white coating on the outside, possibly put the same colour napkin that I used for our box to the framework. I'm not 100% certain. I think I might leave it up to Melissa to decide what she would like. Whether she would like the frame in it to add the kids' photo, or whether she would like a shadow box with, I don't know, maybe some stick pins. I just don't know. I was just really disappointed in the quality. It wasn't expensive, it was only $7.50. But personally, I would have rather paid a tenner for it and had a better finish. I would have rather that they had took that extra bit of money and took a little bit more care when they were putting in like the tabs for the frame, and I'm going to show you what I mean, the quality wise. Down here on this one, now I'm being careful because I don't want to break it any more than it already is. You will see here, in the other way, Karen, that's actually snapped. And the other ones aren't much stronger, if I'm honest. And I've just got a scale out it. So I'm not 100% happy with it, if I'm honest. But as I said, with the money that I paid, I can't really complain. It's just going to take a wee bit more work to make it usable and pretty. But it will be, and I'm having to lie it face down because I don't want the glass to fall and collapse into it. Another thing I bought was a wee present for Amanda. She's been doing fantastically well with her laces, which I'm so proud of her for doing. She's sourced some beautiful laces, and I'm so happy that I asked her to go and get me some, and then everyone else was like, oh, get me some too, get me, and it snowballed. But I'm so proud that she's managed to get it up and going, and hopefully it will give her a little bit of income to purchase her own crafting stuff, because she's spending a lot of time sourcing materials, cutting materials, parcelling, invoicing, accounting. It's not simple, and as we all know, Amanda's not. Organisation and admin and Amanda, the three A's, do not mix well. But I saw these and I thought they might help a wee bit, and it's Days of the Week stamped pegs. Sorry for the glare there, actually. I've had to put that light on because the lighting in here is a bit shoddy today. But they're a good size peg. They're a 7x3x1. And they're a decent quality. They're quite sturdy. But I thought if she puts a wee bit of ribbon across her shelf and then pins these on, she can put memos of what she needs done every day. And I got myself a wee set as well for my organising, because my craft organisation is just not great. I got another thing from this Boxylady, which I'm so proud of. It is fantastic quality, but I can't tell you. I'll show you what it is. But the finish on it is beautiful, and I'm so happy with it. It is to alter. It is for the thing that can't be mentioned, for the person who knows nothing about the thing that can't be mentioned. Does that make sense? Hope not. Anyway, I got that through, and I'm going to get working on that, and I hope, because I was waiting on that coming, I couldn't quite put my finger on what I wanted to do. I had a few ideas in mind, and when I saw this, that was an instant. I knew what I wanted to do. So it's going to be perfect. Absolute perfect. And she's going to love it. I just know she's going to love it. Oh, hips are a bit sore today, by the way. I think all the in and out the car and stuff over an island is just playing up with my wee body now, and it's just not playing games. I've been taking quite high doses of painkillers the last 2 days to try and alleviate the pain slightly. My hands are absolutely agony. Don't know why. I've been wearing my sexy arthritis gloves to just try and give them a wee bit extra manoeuvring. But obviously I wouldn't film with them on because they're absolutely hideous. But I'm really, really glad. Today I hope to get finished Dee's challenge. Yes, I know the challenge is finished. Well done to the ladies who won. Jessica, Katie and Amanda. Honest to God, that woman, she could fawn that bloody River Thames and come out with a salmon in her gub. She can't do anything wrong. No, it's wrong. Only kidding, honey. I am rubbish at deadlines. Absolutely rubbish. I don't even know why. I did say at the very last minute I would do it and I knew I was going to be behind, but I would have sent something anyway, even if I hadn't said yes, I'll take part, because I wouldn't miss participating and supporting one of my friends on YouTube. So I would have sent something anyway, but I hope to get finished these projects today, and I will get that out. I'm praying that my sanctuary beads, they have processed and sent my order today. I'm praying that it's here early tomorrow morning, and it means then I can try and get Hermes to pick up tomorrow afternoon. That's my hope. But if that fails, it'll be Monday. I'm definitely sending them all out, because it will definitely be here over the weekend. And as soon as I have sent, as soon as Hermes have picked it up, I will send just track numbers so you know that it's coming. And that will be D, K, Mel, who I'm going to try and get this worked on this weekend. And Amanda, I'm going to hold off just now, sweetheart, because there's another few things. I might actually put that in with this stuff that I'm sending for you for your birthday today. I think I'll probably do that actually, rather than send it twice type of thing. But anyway, hope that you all have a lovely day, and I will speak to you all soon. A nice short video, because I'm trying my best to try and keep things short now. 17 minutes isn't really short, but we'll try. Anyway, take care for now, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.